sounds real. It sounds genuine. And that's what's important, because you can have all this glitz and glam and all this top quality shit and not influence not one damn person, because don't nobody believe shit you saying. I'm just saying. All right, are we recording? Are we recording? Okay. Hey my pretty girlies, it's been a minute since I've sat down and talked with you girls, but today I got the tea and I'm gonna help you girls get your life and stand on business this year in 2024. All right, so we are definitely living in a world of influencing. And a lot of people think when you say influencing or you think about influencers, you're thinking about people who create content, people who always have a camera in front of their face, people who are, well known on social media. And that's so not true. It's very easy to influence someone, especially when you have passion behind the product that you are loving or raving about. Many of us do this and we don't even realize we're influencing. I know you're probably thinking like, it's no way I'm influencing anybody, but just think about it. Think about if you went to your favorite restaurant and you absolutely loved this dish and you told your friends, you told your loved ones, you told whoever would listen, girl, the next time you go to this restaurant, please try this dish because it is so good. And if that person so happens to choose either that restaurant or that dish, it was because of your passion or your love for that product. So while though you may not be in front of a camera taking pictures and doing recommendation, we all influence in some sort of way. And it's just a way to look at it like just loving a product so much that you're willing to recommend it to other people. Influencing is just a new modern way to say you love a product so much and you just want to tell somebody about it. That's just the reality of it, girl. This is not going to be your normal, typical video that you see throughout social media or throughout YouTube. There are so many videos on YouTube telling you what to do to get followers, how to get monetized, how to get free product, how to work with brands, yada, yada, yada. It's so much information out there. And honestly, a lot of the people that's giving you this information is not really an OG in this thing or doesn't really talk about the business side of being an influencer. And that's when your girl comes into play. And I got you, boo. So a quick little background on myself. So I'm an OG in this thing. I've been doing YouTube back when YouTube was really influencing and YouTube was a DIY resource. Honestly, now YouTube has turned into so many other things, which I'm not knocking. I love it. I'm here for it. But it's just not how it was when I first got on the scene. So I actually started YouTube back in 2010 and I got influenced during that time on watching relaxed hair videos. I got influenced on watching wig videos. I got influenced on watching workout videos. Like, YouTube became like my TikTok of today, for real. YouTube has been on the scene for a long time. It has just transpired into a lot of different things for a lot of different people, and nothing is wrong with that. Growth is always a wonderful thing. I got influenced by some of the other people that I don't even think is on YouTube anymore, which is so hurtful for me. But I was influenced by so many content creators. I'm gonna leave their information up here because when I tell y'all they had me in a chokehold, it was always about reviewing products, talking about what works for you, what doesn't work for you, helping the next person. And most of us didn't even care about making $1. A lot of us didn't even know you could make money off of YouTube. That's the thing. We didn't know. We just had a passion and a love to help people and inform the public on things that worked for us that other girlies may be struggling with. So that's a little bit of background info on that. So I've been doing this for a long time. Another thing is I own a business. I actually own a couple of businesses. My main business, I've been in business for over 15 years. I wanted to say that because some of y'all be trying to come for me. And it's like, baby, wait a minute. I am not this new generation of entrepreneurs. No knock. Because I love y'all. And I'm going to educate y'all, and I'm going to help y'all become even more successful. But nevertheless, though, it's no knock to that. But baby, when I tell you I've been doing this for a long time, I ain't doing it part-time. I ain't doing it sometimes. I ain't doing it when it's good. I'm doing it through the motions, the good, the bad, and I've been doing this for 15 years. So that tells you a lot. Everything that I'm going to tell you is going to help you become an influencer or a better influencer. I also feel like those who want to get into the social media world of influencing, it can be very challenging at times to do so, and it can also be discouraging at times. And it can be like a downfall to a lot of people because you're comparing yourself to people who are on a different caliber than you. In this video, you're going to learn how to become an influencer or increase your following, and at the same time have a business mindset in the process of growing into this person that you want to be, because that's what's really going to help you be successful in understanding, is looking at things through a different lens. I don't want to talk about the traditional way of how to grow your followers, how to become an influencer, It's so many videos on that, but I am going to switch it up on this video. So to prove that what I'm about to tell you is actually going to work, I am going to set up a brand new account with 0 followers, whether that is on social media or here on YouTube. And you guys are going to see me go through the same steps that I am recommending that you guys try. Standing on business and doing things that you have been wanting to do, but your self-esteem has not been allowing you to do that. Did y'all catch that? Make sure you subscribe already to this channel that I'm going to put right here. Okay? I don't quite know what the name is going to be just yet, so that's why I don't want to say it in the video. And follow me on all of my social media accounts, okay? So that you can be updated anytime a new video is being dropped here on YouTube, or if anything is being dropped on my social medias. But I also want you guys to join me on a 12-day challenge of uploading nothing but content. Content could be used on any of the social media platforms as long as you are posting. You can post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever else they got out there that I'm just not aware of. You can use all of those platforms, and you don't have to use all. You could just use one where it allows you to doing the work that it takes to become an influencer. In this video, we're going to get out our way, and we're going to start the process of doing the things that you wanted to do. I'll say for myself, example, I don't know, I think I got like 300,000 YouTube subscribers or something like that. And some people have none. Some people have 100. Some people have 50. Some people have 500. Some people have 5,000. So to some people, me giving this information may not be as relatable as I want it to be. So I feel it's appropriate for me to create another account, and we go through the motions with one another. And also in the comment section, we become more of a community where we are able to help each other and give each other ideas on what helped them, and also to be encouraging and motivating. Because one thing that I kind of get disappointed with YouTube today is everything has to be perfect and thought out and presented in a way where it seems like you got it all together. When I first started, I was literally filming in my bathroom in my townhouse on the floor. Do you hear me? On the floor. And some of my OGs that may be watching this can definitely relate. And even some of my OGs that's watching me can relate and testify. Girl, yeah, you used to do that. You used to sit right there. We used to see the kitchen, the bathroom sink right behind you. And some of y'all who been watching YouTube for a long time know that a lot of influencers started off simply in a background that was not the most aesthetically pleasing background. I know it's very discouraging for people who want to tap into this world and they see all the glitz and the glam and the aesthetically pleasing background, and everybody looks like they're so luxurious and they so living this life, and it's like, girl, some of us didn't start off like that, but we're probably more successful than the ones that you think is moving like that. I digress, because that's a whole nother topic, okay? I'm gonna try to stay on topic with y'all. I really am, okay? All right, so I just feel that it's more relatable to start from zero everything and also just be encouraging and motivating to you guys, because trust me, you can do this. Again, you probably are already influencing and you just don't even know it, because you got in your head that you're supposed to have all this fancy technology and this nice background and all this stuff that you see on social media that is so BS most of the time. Trust me, it is so BS. So the first thing that stops anybody from producing content or even getting on here and finding their tribe or finding their niche is they feel like they got to have this superior quality camera, this top-notch background. Girl, listen, let me tell you something. You don't need all that. You need the passion. Bump all the other stuff. Bump the background. Most of us have iPhones or Androids, and we have, pretty good, decent quality that we can produce a video on. Now, here's one thing that I will tell you that a lot of us forget. People want to see the struggle. Now, I know in 2024, it seems like ain't nobody struggling, girl. It seems like everybody is making money, getting bands, getting checks. They just living this good, luxurious life. But I tell you, most humans like to see the struggle because it resonates. Most people like to see you grow. Most people don't care. In 2024, people love to see, people who just jump on the scene and they got it all figured out, they got it all together. But those people, I don't think, have a strong community or a strong base. And that's one thing with the business. You want to make sure you have a strong foundation. Because if you got a strong foundation in anything that you do, you are going to succeed and withstand any issues that come your way, because issues will come, bad days will come. But if you got that strong foundation, and of course if you got God behind you, nothing is going to break that foundation, because you have been to the bottom to plant that seed. You have been to the bottom to plant that foundation. You know what it feels like to be at the bottom. So when you bust your ass, you work hard as hell and you climb that ladder. You got people who saw you when you was there planting that seed. You got people who saw you go to the store and pick up that seed and say, hey, I'm about to plant this seed and I'm going to water it every day. And I water it every day and look what I got. And when people see that you started from the same place they could have started from, it inspires more people versus you just jumping out there and you showing all the lux part of your life, but you ain't showing no struggle. It's not relatable, in my opinion. It's not. I like transparency. I love transparency because it humbles you, but it also reminds you that things wasn't always this way. And there was a certain fire or a certain prayer that you did every day to make sure you got to where you is today. We often forget about that. And I just think that is so important to just start, y'all. Just start. You don't have to have the best editing software. You don't have to have the best camera. You don't have to have the best background. Quality matters, yes. But when you have passion, that passion is going to come through and outshine everything. Everything. So never, ever, ever forget that when you are passionate about something, people can hear it in your voice. People can see the way you look. It brings a smile to your face. It does something to you when you are talking about something that you love. And that will resonate. That energy will transfer and that person will feel what you're saying. They'll believe what you're saying because it sounds real. It sounds genuine. It doesn't seem like you're trying to sell something. And that's what's important, because you can have all this glitz and glam and all this top quality shit and not influence not one damn person, because don't nobody believe shit you saying. I'm just saying. So get out your way, girl. Stop thinking you got to have all this stuff. Pull your iPhone out. Make sure you have a passion, y'all. I'm reading my notes here because I want to make sure I don't skip out on nothing. So the first thing I would recommend is having a mindset. Have a mindset that you want to do this with a passion. This is something that you actually love and want to do. It's not something that you're being influenced to do because you're seeing it so much on social media. You want free stuff. You want to work with this company. You want to make money. All that stuff is good. But nothing will top you having a passion for whatever it is you got a passion for, and you just so happen want to talk about it on camera, if that makes sense. So let's just say you got a passion for food. A lot of us got a passion for food. But some of us ain't got the will or the nerve to get up on camera and talk about the passion for the food. For those that do, when you find that passion, now it's time to put a mindset with that passion. So you want to have a mindset of an influencer. Y'all, the mind is such a powerful thing. If you can just control your brain, the things that you can do with God will just be unimaginable. I promise you that. So you really have to get out your own way. You really do. You really have to truly believe you are that bitch. Find your tribe. So I'll say for me, when I first started, my tribe was people with relaxed hair. I found something that worked for me. I had an issue with my relaxed hair growing at the beginning. I found products that worked for me. So baby, let me get on here and spill it out for y'all so y'all can catch this vibe, because y'all need these products in your life if you want this, that, and the third. So my tribe was my natural hair girls. So you have to find your tribe, and how you find your tribe is based upon what content you are going to be producing. I'll use myself for an example. I'm a mom, so I'm going to have content that is relatable to moms because that's me. You know, I love for my house to be clean. So I'm going to have cleaning hacks. I'm going to have things that's going to help a mom clean. I'm a business person. So because I'm a business person, I'm going to have content for my business owners, for my entrepreneurs. I'm married, so I'm going to have content for married people. You get what I'm saying? So you find your tribe based upon the things that you like to do, that you do on an everyday basis. It's natural for you. It ain't something that you got to practice. It ain't something that you got to go out here and buy. It's something that you do day to day. So that's how you find your tribe. Now, once you find your tribe, once you find your community, girl, them numbers gonna grow. You hear me? Them numbers, them people gonna want to see what you got going on, because here's the thing. You've already planted the seed of a strong foundation, right? Now you're trying to find people who are like-minded. You want your beehive community, okay? At least that's my goal. I want me a Nicki Minaj community. I want me a damn Cardi B community, because one thing about them, they're gonna take a stance, and you're not gonna play with them. You know what I'm saying? You not. So, and I'm sure there's other people who are not celebrities that have people that's rooting for them, stand behind them, 10 toes down, ready to go, ready to knuck if you buck, ready to what Drake say, Twitter fingers, ready to do whatever, okay? So that's what I want. I want a community behind me that believes in me, trusts me, know that I am going to be as honest and transparent as I can be. And if anybody step in the wrong, or they feel like I'm not, something ain't right, they check me. They make sure I'm good, uplift me. Like, that's a community that you want to have on your side when you are, thinking about becoming an influencer or a content creator or whatever the case may be. Even with a business, you want to make sure you have people around you that are not yes man or kiss ass. You want to have people around you that's going to encourage you when you're not feeling your best. It's going to remind you that you is that chick. You know what you're doing. You got this. Keep going. We need those people in our lives. So when you create that base and you know your tribe and you know what you're passionate about, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know your lane. You know the lane that you are trying to stay in. That's what's going to create that tribe. That's what's going to create that community of people that love and support you and want you to do your best and will help you. get to wherever you're trying to get to. That's important. A lot of people don't talk about that, but that is really, really important. And trust me, I know y'all may feel like y'all ain't interesting. Y'all ain't got nothing that anybody want to see, but child, when I tell you, when TikTok came along, it convinced me that it ain't nothing in this world nobody can do that nobody ain't interested in. My friend just told me she watched a whole video of a girl boiling her hair. My husband just showed me a video of a man using paint tape. I just saw a video with 1 million views of somebody running water. Just running water. I also saw like another video that had like a crazy ass number. It was like 8 million or something like that of a machine just chopping down trees. Just chopping them down. That was it. 8 million. So I say this to say, please don't think that your life is that boring that nobody will be interested. Trust me. We are all uniquely designed to like some foolishness and to like some real stuff, okay? It's just what gets our gears going. We want to see what the hell this fool finna do. You know, we might be having a terrible day, and somebody being relatable to you will make you feel like, you know what? Let me stop my shit and get my ass together. Y'all think people won't be interested in y'all lives, but they really will be, because it's so much that go on in people's lives that people don't share on social media, don't share on YouTube. You would be surprised at how many supporters you will have that just appreciate being you. So authentic, raw, uncut, no filters, no bars, like just being you. How you would go about creating content is real easy, y'all. It is so easy to create content. You don't even have to think about it. And also, when it comes to creating content, a lot of things you can create content on things that's already in your house. Things that you already bought. Again, going back to that passion. What is something that you use every single day and you love it? What is something that you would recommend to other people? What is an outfit that you love and you would recommend to somebody else? What is your favorite song? It could be anything, y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. It could be anything that you have a passion for that can create content. Last thing is monetizing or getting paid to do reviews or making money off of YouTube, which is called monetization. Monetization is available, I think, on pretty much all social media platforms, and of course it's been available on YouTube for many years. There are stipulations that is required in order for you to be able to monetize any type of content. So that'll be a separate video that we can talk about later, but I do want to briefly talk about monetization, because once you have created your base, your foundation, once you have created your community, you found your niche, you found the content that you want to be able to produce to your audience, there will come a time where you will be able to monetize your videos and be compensated for your creativity. There will also come a time where companies see something in you where they want you to represent their brand or their product, and they're willing to pay you to do such. One of the ways that I started off many years ago, before I even knew about monetization, was, again, I found a passion in products and things that I used every single day, and I would get on here and talk about it. I did not receive not $1. I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to tell y'all what worked for me, and hopefully this would help the next person. So that was my passion. So let's just say you have no brands reaching out to you. Your goal is to get brands to reach out to you. Your goal is to monetize and make money off your platform. The first thing you want to do is make sure you meet all the requirements on each of those platforms that you're trying to monetize. Monetization and brands working with you is two different things. Monetization comes from the actual platform itself, where that company, such as YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they are paying you specifically from their platform for the amount of views that you got on that video. That's what that is. Now, as far as like being compensated for working with brands, that's sponsored content or a sponsored video. That's a separate paycheck. That are separate terms with a sponsored product. And then you also have more control of that. You're able to set your price when it comes to getting sponsored deals and working with brands or whatever. Some brands ain't gonna pay you. Some brands will give you an affiliate link and you get a commission off of how much items you sell. I honestly don't like that. Commissions is not really my favorite. Some people love it, some people don't. I'm just not one of those people that is in favor of that. I will do them every once in a while, but I don't look at those all as extra ways to have revenue coming in. I like to get my money in a flat fee. And there's too many ways that a company can say you didn't sell nothing just to keep the money, because not all businesses are honest. So those are the difference between sponsorship and monetization. Getting sponsored is going to be a little bit easier compared to monetizing your videos because it's just not a lot of requirements. You just need to have the engagement or sometimes the followers. And sometimes the followers don't really matter with companies that's looking for a specific look or a specific avenue that they're going down. So one way that you can start to get brands to recognize you, and I know a lot of influencers talk about this because it really is true, and I definitely put my stamp on that, is reviewing products that you already have. You already paid for it, number one. You got a passion for it, number two. You know how it works, number three. Number four, you can get up there and give them real tea on what you think about this product. And ain't nobody paid you for it. You ain't went out your way. You already use it or you don't. One or the other, but it will definitely draw the attention of other businesses reaching out to you to want to do some sort of sponsorship. People are actually going on social media, example TikTok, to review products before they buy it, get other people's opinions before they buy it. And whereas before you wasn't able to do that, the only thing you were able to do as a business person was put a commercial up, make it look good, make it seem interesting, and hopefully you get a buyer. Social media has changed the way companies market their product, their brand. It has changed completely. A lot of sales, a ton of sales, is done by influencers. A lot of things is done online, websites, social media, reviews, video. Like, girl, it is such a big thing for businesses. It is definitely a win in the business world to have influencers, or not even influencers, just regular people getting online to talk about what they like, what they don't like about a product or a brand. It's free marketing. It's free advertisement. So just my little 2 cents on that. But anyways, yeah, so you can definitely find something in your house that you like and you can make videos on that. And eventually that will draw the attention of the company that you are talking about, because again, companies are definitely fully aware of the power and the beauty and the beast behind social media. So if you don't have any brands reaching out to you right now, girl, find you something in your house that you love, you use every single day. Take that iPhone out, take the Android, the tablet, the camera, whatever you got that will help you produce content, take it out. Take it out right now. And you film a video on it. Girl, you ain't even gotta talk. You ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta show your face. It is so easy to do this, but you have to get out of your way. You have to get out your head. You have to get out of any insecurities that you have and do this shit. Here's another, let me get off topic for a second, because it's so needed to be said. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing, because it's a distraction. It's going to distract you from doing what you were supposed to do. It's going to put more insecurities in your head, because we all have insecurities. We all have flaws. We all have things that we would love to change about ourselves that would make ourselves so perfect. That's the reality of it. But if you sit here and you watch other people's lives that you think is so much better than yours, it's so perfect, and it impacts you in a negative way, it's not doing nothing but hurting you. It is putting you at a disadvantage where you now don't even produce content because you comparing yourself to somebody you don't even know. You don't even know their ins and outs. You don't know what struggles they're going through. You don't know what they did for you to be able to see what you're seeing. So I think it's so important to focus in on you, even if that means you go cold turkey from looking at anybody on social media, and you really tune in and you really stand on business, and you say, you know what, I'm focusing in on me. This is what I like. This is the content that I like. This is what I'm going to produce. And you hunker down. You get what I'm saying? Like you stay focused on that. You don't look at nobody else posts. You don't look at now, mind you, of course, you can look at other people's posts to get inspired, to, encourage you to do other things. But for those people who look at content on social media or whatever, and they want to do something, then all of a sudden they see this person who got it all together, and now they back at square one where they don't want to do nothing because they feel like they're not like this person. You need to log off, for real. Like, you need to log off, go sit down, give yourself the pep talk, whatever you need to let you know and realize that you is that bitch and you can get this shit done. Period. Girl, stop playing with yourself. Stop comparing yourself to these girls so you have no idea who they really is behind camera. Truth be told, you might be that bitch that just ain't on camera to live the life that she lived, but you living it behind camera. What is you doing? Girl, let me stop. I'm gonna get mad at y'all, because I get so mad because I know there are so many people out here who are so talented, and they get in their way. They start self-doubting themselves. They start thinking they can't do stuff. When, girl, you can do whatever. It is nothing in this world that you cannot do, that you have a true passion for. Now, if you ain't got no passion for it, that's different. You may not hit the same. You will be amazed at just the doors that will open for you once you believe in yourself and you get out your own way. So, yes, I definitely have more videos coming on sharing with you girls how to become a content creator or an influencer or a business person. And I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm not going to do no video today and come back 8 months from now and tell y'all another topic. No. We're going to do this thing step by step, because I'm in this with y'all to prove to y'all that what I'm telling you will work if you do the work. You have to do the work. None of this stuff is going to come to you. Nothing in life that's worth having is going to come to you. And if it is going to come to you like that, it probably ain't going to last too long. I'm just being real. Let's go ahead and get started, girls. So make sure you check out my description bar, okay? Because my description bar is going to have my social media links, of course. And it's also going to have the dummy social media links that we need to make sure we're following and subscribing to, so that we can stay up to date on all this content that's going to be produced in the next 12 days. It's also going to give you tips on how to really grow and become the person that you really want to be. And we're going to also throw some bonus stuff in there, girl. We're going to have fun with this. And if y'all love this video, please thumbs up this video and share it. And absolutely comment in the comment section and be supportive. Help one another. Tell each other encouraging things. Thank y'all for watching today's video. It was really fun, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.